Yesterday was exhausting, but we're going to have to go out shooting again today. But before we do that, I'm just backing up the memory cards and importing the photographs into my computer so we can start editing the pictures, which is the first stage. I'm using Adobe Lightroom to edit the pictures, and one of the good things about that package is I don't need to edit them all individually. I edit one from a stream and then batch copy the edit to everything else in the same scene. And then once all the individual frames have been edited, all the photos, then I'll put it into Adobe After Effects and start stabilizing every single frame. That is how we make a stop motion video. A frame by frame animation of pictures.
Good morning, round 2 filming day for the monthly special. We're going to 2 new places today that we haven't been to before. And we are off. The GoPro is all set up, ready to film a scene for the journey there. We've got about an hour's drive till we get to the first destination, so we will see you there.
We are currently the only customers at Manee Dheva Resort on the way to Mae Salong. Just sat down for some lunch. Look at the views around us. There's a lovely breeze coming through, which is welcome because it's quite hot. I'm feeling at peace right now. Just looking forward to the food. Food time. Sasha's just taking some Instagram photos to share. We've driven this route a number of times now on our way to Mae Salong, and we always see this place out in the rice fields and think, that looks like a nice place to stay or a nice place to have food, so we decided to take the opportunity to come and get some Thai food today. So it all looks rather good. This might be a contender for our favourite khao soi. How would you rate the khao soi, Sasha?
10 out of 10.
Really?
Very nice.
As
Very
good as,
happy with it.
As good as Salween?
Yes.
Oh, we've been chilling out. It looks like a storm is brewing off in the distance. So if I'm going to go and take some pictures of this place, I better hurry up. Otherwise I'm going to get caught out.
We are finished with lunch now. It was very delicious. There are storm clouds brewing and it's getting quite windy, so we think it might start raining any second now, so we're going to try and see what we can do. You like it here, Jay?
It's beautiful. It's really nice. And I love the fact that it's a little bit rainy too.
There's a really lovely smell in the air. It smells really fresh and like rain is on its way. Yay!
In Thailand we love the rain and we welcome the rain, but in the UK it's like, oh my god, rain's coming.
That's because it's so rare to have nice rain here. Yeah. 8 months of the year sweating hot, so a nice bit of rain is very welcome. We managed to film one scene before the storm came. I can hear thunder in the distance. It's just not quite ready to rain just yet. I'm just sitting in a super comfy chair. Jay's just finishing off the scene, but we've done half of it where I'm in it. I'm not needed anymore, so he's just doing the last little bit now. It's really nice here. Very relaxing. I'm enjoying just sitting here. This is my view right now, so pretty pleased. Right, all finished with the first scene of the day.
Can you hear the thunder?
Can you hear it?
Thunder.
Thunder is coming. We are looking for the next cafe. Jay took a wrong turn, I think, because now we're in a kind of hill tribe village, so I don't think it's in here, so try again. I don't think this is right either. So we're at the second destination, Choui Fong Tea Plantation. It looks like it's got quite a nice view if we could actually see it, if it wasn't about to pour down with rain and be consumed with clouds. It does actually look quite a nice location, but it's got a bit of a funny entrance, like you drive for quite a long time before you actually get anywhere, but it feels a bit like a factory, a bit like an industrial feel rather than a nice natural place. There's loads of thunder and lightning now. So we found the cafe. This place is absolutely huge. So much ground full of tea. So behind me we have nice views, a lake, tea everywhere, but then like I said about it looking like a factory, right in front of me is this. and that's the cafe just there, so it doesn't look that attractive from the outside really, but on a good day I'm sure it's got a very stunning view. Factory? Cafe?
Even this feels like a factory. The drink came out really fast, like as soon as I ordered it, it was in my face.
I ordered a hot oolong tea with floral notes, so I'm just waiting for that to come. I wanted a coffee, but I know that's a silly thing to ask in a tea plantation.
We have been informed not to come here on the weekend because it gets stupid busy, like queues out the door waiting for a green tea, so that's why we came on a Friday. Feels a bit like sitting in a canteen, like a school canteen, apart from the amazing view. I don't think I'd like it on the weekend when there's even more people. We have a friend who owns the Choui Fong Tea Plantation in Mae Salong, and she asked us once, what do you think of the Choui Fong Tea Plantation? And we hadn't been here yet, and now that we've been here, I can honestly say the view is okay, but it's not like Choui Fong Tea feels real. It's like real mountain. These look like little hills, like little man-made hills. I'm not sure if they are or not, but it's not like Choui Fong.
The rain has stopped. This place has probably got its popularity because of its size, and there's a souvenir shop here and there's a cafe on site, so it's kind of like all in one, day out kind of thing. But I didn't feel like I wanted to stay, like I didn't want to get another drink. I'm ready to go, and we haven't been here that long, so it is a nice place. I don't know, it just has a little bit of a industrial kind of feel, so it was okay. We're just walking back to the car now. We've done our 2 scenes for the day. We're like an hour away from home, so we've got a drive ahead of us now. Good morning. It is a new day, a new hot and a sunny day. There was a massive storm last night, so be careful what you wish for. But we got home yesterday to no power, so we had peanut butter and banana for dinner. No electricity or lights or anything, so a romantic peanut butter and banana by candlelight dinner. It was nice and cool last night and this morning, but it's heating up again now. This morning we had to drop off our laundry, and on the way home we've just stopped for a coffee. There's a new little guest house that we saw near where we do our laundry, and we've seen the sign for a couple of days now, so we thought we'd have a quick cappuccino on the way home. While we're here, Jay's just filming a quick coffee scene for the episode. Now it's time for the impromptu cake scene. This cake has had about 500 pictures of it so far. That was possibly the longest cake eating session we've ever had. People must have been thinking, these people eat their cakes really weird. But you'll see it in the episode and you'll see what we mean, what we were doing. Coffee and a slice of chocolate cake consumed. Film scene done. So time to go home for lunch now and give the puppies a stroke.
Back at home, the sun is setting. We're just about to take the dogs for a walk before dinner. I had a bit of, had some intense news over the last few hours, so we're just trying to process it all. A couple of things have happened so far. When I woke up this morning, I felt really anxious for some reason. I had a really bad feeling about the day, and then when we got home, the landlady was waiting there for us, and she said basically that we have to leave this lovely house like now, and we were like, we can't, it's just too soon. So she's given us 2 months, which is just enough time for my parents to enjoy their holiday with us here. And then we have to leave the farmhouse, so we're not happy about that, but what can you do? You know, things change. We knew we were going to leave here eventually, just not earlier than expected. So we're looking for a new place to live.
And I found out that my gran passed away, and so that happened as well. So I am now looking to fly home to England for a little bit, just to be with my dad and to go to the funeral and things like that. So that's going on too.
Yeah, it hasn't been a day of good news, has it? Let's take the dogs out. Okay, let's try and cheer ourselves up with a dog walk. You ready, doggies? You ready to come up for a walk? It feels very strange when stuff like that happens. I had no explanation for why I was feeling and acting so weird today, this morning. I just overpowered me, completely consumed me, and I didn't know how to deal with it. And then all these things happen, and you think maybe it was a lead up to that. Also, these like negative things all seem to come in batches. It's like it could have happened individually, but to all come at once. It's just kind of what happens, isn't it, in adult life? All of a sudden you're hit with several things at the same time, and you just got to deal with it. And sometimes it can be quite tough. So not having the best of days. You're going to miss all this. My parents' flights are booked and they will be here very soon, so at least we will get the chance to show them this place where we used to live, I'm going to say now, because by the time their trip's over, so is this particular journey too. So I'm very glad that I'm going to get to show my mum and dad that as well, because I know they'll appreciate this. They'll appreciate all this. Sasha mentioned earlier that there was a storm. Well, look at what it did. Just come out on the farm walk. An entire tree has been uprooted and fallen down. It's knocked down a concrete post on this sala and everything. Must have been some pretty strong winds. So apologies for the sad note at the end of this video, but it's life, right? Sometimes that happens. So a lot of our plans will be changing over the next few months. My parents are still coming and we're going to go on a nice adventure with them. But by the time we get back, things will be very different. We would have moved house and you'll get to see where we go. So follow the journey and find out where we end up. Sasha and I will be going separate ways for a little bit of time. She's going to be heading back to the UK on her own. So you'll be able to see two sides of our life in that part of the videos. Keep an eye out for that. So despite the rain, we ended up having quite a nice time out. If you're looking to see an epic tea plantation, Choui Fong was okay, but we prefer Wang Put Tan in Mae Salong. It's much nicer, much more natural looking. So the episode is getting completed. We've got quite a lot of pictures to take this month, but it's getting done. You'll start seeing that come together quite soon. So for now, like this video, thumbs up, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.